Mark.
Kev, how are you? Hey, Bridget.
That clip that you just saw is a perfect depiction of how CEO and owner of Boulevard Home, Marc Wittwer, treats his employees, better known as team members over there. Marc is a third-generation owner of Boulevard Home. His family founded the company over 40 years ago. They now have 4 locations, plus a flooring store, and own Wittwer Hospitality in Southern Utah. My mom has worked for the company for over 25 years, pretty much since I've been around, and I've also worked in numerous departments of Boulevard Home. I've known Marc my entire life and pretty much grew up next to his family. The rest of this interview is a perfect depiction of how Marc views his team members, outlook on his company, and pride in his work.
What would you say sets Boulevard Home apart?
No question, our team. We just have an amazing team like your mom. A lot of them have been with us for over 20 years. We have a set of core values. I think most good companies have a set of core values, but we really try to refine and reinstill that in our team. You have to be fair with them, honest with them. When things are good or bad, you tell them, let them know how things are, as a company or individually, develop them. We've done things, they like to see a path. Some are happy in the position they're in, and that's great, and that's fantastic, but a lot of people want to see a path to grow and develop themselves personally and in the company. We've done things such as a leadership development course that we do once a year. It's that we select team members to be part of that. Jerry Thomas and Jeff Johnson have both been here for, I think, 35 years. They started together actually just in the warehouse in will call positions. Eventually Jerry moved into sales, Jeff moved into buying, and through that Jerry's now our director of stores and Jeff is now our director of merchandising, both very key executive team positions in the company. Want to trade sides or anything, or you just keep going? Oh, I see. Maybe it's my good side too.
I know this for myself, and
Yes.
I obviously see it online a bunch because Boulevard does have such a large presence in the community.
Mm-hmm.
But for someone moving into Southern Utah, what would you say that you do to contribute to St. George?
Part of it is we employ a number of people in both of our businesses, this one and the hotels. We do a lot of donating specifically, we have a donation philosophy. It's to help those that need help helping themselves. So we donate a lot of money to the school district. I think it's been over $1 million over the years since we've done this. We donate to centers like the Dove Center or other things to help women and children that are trying to escape the life that they're in through no fault of their own. So a lot of our team members, donate their time and their energy in what, in their lives too personally. And so I think part of that is a culture around that.
What would you say that you personally have taken the most pride in, whether that's your own career or the entire company?
I think the culture, the company culture. Yeah, I think people like to work here. I think for the most part, our team believes in what we're doing. They believe in the leadership, they believe in ownership, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, that's the most thing I would be proud of.
That's hard to come by, especially when a local business gets to be on a much larger scale, kind of like what you've created. Are there any upcoming promotions or events that Boulevard Home is having that you want the community to know about?
The fall, and that's when we have the sale where we donate a portion of what we sell to the school districts. That's a really big one. Some stores you'll see, they'll advertise half off or whatever, 50% off, 20% off all the time. And they're marking things up to mark it down to where they should be. We don't do that, and we just price product pretty fairly every day.
Besides buying the products and coming into the store, how can the community best support Boulevard Home?
I think in general, the community supporting local businesses, not just us, but other local businesses, is a big deal. There's the big companies out there that have taken over a lot of retail. Our industry is one where local businesses have been very successful. There are some companies that have tried to do it online that don't sell high quality products. They'll sell less expensive stuff that people buy from, but nobody's figured out how to do it on a national scale yet and really dominate all the markets. In anything you buy, I think shopping local where you can is a big deal, and shopping brick and mortar where you can go and feel and taste and see the product before you purchase is very important. It's my suggestion, not just us, for everybody. Yeah.
That's huge. I feel like especially it helps with return rates.
Yeah.
So being able to physically be with the product before you come in.
And satisfaction of what the customer gets.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've got these shoes. My wife bought them online, and they're half a size too big, and I'm not loving them. So they're great shoes, and the shoes exactly what I knew they were, and so she did. But see, there I'm a hypocrite. But
Could have avoided it had
Could
you
have
gone into
avoided
the
it.
store.
Had I gone into Christensen's like I usually do, or somewhere like that, and bought my shoes, they would have been the right size, but I didn't have time, and she did it, and so whatever.
That's
Yeah,
a piece of
that's what
advice,
you
I
get.
guess. Yep, that's true. All right, well, that's all I've got for you
Okay,
today. But
thanks,
I
Ann.
appreciate your time. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Of course.